I've always really been into natural health, and I've never really liked taking prescription medication or over-the-counter remedies. And I found as I was living between New York and London for many, many years, I was often getting sick. I traveled a lot. I'd always pick something up on planes. And so I started experimenting with different types of ingredients, different nutrients that help to naturally build up the immune system. And one of the first things I started with was propolis, just having spoken to different nutritionists, because it's really known. Propolis basically is what bees produce. They collect it from flower buds and tree buds. It's a nectar. Then they mix with wax, and it has natural antibiotic and antiviral properties. So this is what they line their hive with, and it's been used traditionally for millions of years to fight all sorts of, health problems, and Egyptians even used it in the mummification process and whatnot. So I started with that, and then found it worked really well. And I'm a huge bee lover anyway, so that was
You were a bee lover before you...
Big bee lover, love bee products, addicted to honey, don't eat much sugar, so, that was sort of the starting point. And then found other ingredients that worked sort of synergistically with that ingredient. And just sort of stumbled upon this formula. And then I think when I had kids and I was also getting sick again, I really started kicking it up. And then I remember one day buying some cough syrup for them and reading the label. I bought it in Boots, and I saw that it contained chloroform, and another ingredient that's been known to cause breast cancer. So that's when I started to think, people love organic, people are thinking about more natural ways of living. So I checked into it and saw that was a real growing market, natural remedies.
How easy is it for a non-medical professional to break into this industry? Are there lots of challenges that you would normally face?
Because it's a food supplement,
Okay.
the EU regulations have changed a lot, so you do have to be very careful. It's not a medicinal product, it's not a herbal product. I made really sure I've had great people helping me out. I worked with some people that have, been in the industry for a long time, a director that was at Solgar for many years. I had a great mentor who founded the IQ Fish Oil Supplements, who's great. So I did get a lot of advice on that, but it was definitely very challenging.
And from a business perspective, tell us about the launch of the business and how you did that.
There was a lot of groundwork that had to be laid. With any business, you think, I'll get this off the ground in like a year. It always takes much longer than you think. So there was a good 2 years of laying the groundwork before we ever launched. We launched at the Natural and Organics Product Show in London. Tried to sort of preempt it a bit with some PR, and we'd already gotten in a couple of health food stores before we launched. So that's really, we just did it that way.
You are launching in 410 Holland & Barrett stores in September. How did you manage that? How did that come about?
Well, we sort of built slowly. We launched 2 years ago. We're in mostly independent health stores and in the chains like Nutricenter that's in Tesco and Revital. And then we were super excited to get into Planet Organic and Whole Foods Market, which was amazing. So we really wanted to get in those stores and start to sort of build the market and build awareness through social media and whatnot, because as a small company we had a very limited budget. So the timing, we sort of put Holland & Barrett and going into a big chain off until we felt like we were a little bit more ready. So I hope we're ready now. Goodness, it's a big scale up.
Are you planning other products right now?
We are. We're going to do a powdered version of this Be Prepared Immune Support, which will be for all ages. We've been speaking to someone who owns a big chain of juice bars here to maybe have it as a smoothie booster. Want to have it as a thing at ski resorts and airport lounges. And then we've been working on formulas with the guy we work with who is at Solgar, like one that's sort of an anti-anxiety, another one that's great for skin, for aging skin. So they're all around the idea of health from the hive, combining bee ingredients with other natural nutrients.
And did you work with the laboratory initially to kind of come up with the perfect formulator? I mean,
We did.
I'm intrigued about how one goes about finding a formula for this when, again, you're not a biochemistry engineer.
Exactly. No, you have to be. I've sort of since discovered it's surprising what you can buy in the market. It's actually quite shocking. People just sort of throw these things together. Our main thing was we really, really wanted it to be extremely high quality, and we wanted it to really actually do something. So we did work with one of the manufacturers that we first were working with and still work with. They have a nutritional scientist. We worked with nutritionists in the first instance to come up with a basic formula. And then there was a lot of development. It took a long time to develop them. And to make sure we wanted to use ingredients that you don't normally find in a regular diet. So food-based, but something, elderberry, olive leaf, you're not going to find those types of things. We wanted to make it really unique in that way because we believe in eating a great diet, but wanted to get really, really wonderful ingredients. And, you can't just do that by guesswork. So we spent a long time on that.
Are you targeting any particular type of customer here? Like a school teacher or a busy, business traveler or something?
Well, really all of those. It's great before and during travel. We've had lots of school teachers write into us. We've had a lot of sports people taking it. It's great when training. We also have people that take it when they're detoxing or dieting and all that, because your system can really get run down. I mean, the immune system, as long as that's such great insurance, as long as your immune system is in good shape, that is really going to hold you in good state. So I think that's, along with the multivitamin and maybe a fish oil or something like that, I think an immune supplement is a great thing to sort of have at hand.
And finally, tell us a little bit about this Innovation for Growth program.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. I have to tell you, the British Library for us has been phenomenal. I don't think many people realize what a fantastic resource it is. They have a whole center for entrepreneurs, and they really, really help people build their business. It's partially government sponsored, and to tell you the truth, I don't think I could have gotten this business off the ground without them, because I have done so many lectures. I've been to so many lectures there. I've done so many classes, and just the support I've had has been phenomenal. I've met with mentors, really well-known people in the business. So this Innovation and Growth, it's a panel of really amazing entrepreneurs and business people and marketing people and IP people, and you apply. It's still open for another couple of weeks, applications, and then they pick a certain number of people, and you get, I think it's something like 10,000 pounds worth of free consulting advice and advice from all these people. So we're super fired up.